So this next example is going to be wackadoo. I've got to point out a couple things. I really want you guys to write out this definition as often as you can, because looking at something like this and recognizing this as a derivative is one of the things that a calc teacher is going to expect you to know how to do, and it's one of the things that AP is going to test you on. Seeing this, recognizing this limit expression as the definition of a derivative, it's all really important, and this is the time, math analysis is the time to do it. Because once you guys catch on to the shortcuts and you use the shortcuts, you're going to figure all about this. It's going to make some things come next May much more challenging. Now, I purposely made this thing a pain in the tuchus, because I'm hoping if you guys do this one, you might catch on to what the shortcut is, to figure out what Newton discovered when he literally was in quarantine during the bubonic plague. That is not a lie, but I might be misinformed. He was quarantined for something. He definitely figured out calculus when he was quarantined. But so if we're going to find g prime of 1, and this is g of x, this is me taking 1 plus h and plugging it into the function called g. So it's 2 times 1 plus h cubed minus 5 times 1 plus h squared plus 1 minus the quantity 2 times 1 cubed minus 5 times 1 plus 1. I really don't want to do all this math. I don't want to cube this and distribute the 2. I don't want you guys to do it either. So I'm giving you permission to do two things. I do want you to write this out. And I want you to stare at this and think about this and know that this means, oh, this is what g prime of 1 would be if g of x looked like this. That would be g prime of 1. But then I want you to go to our good buddy, Wolfram Alpha, and you can type in something like this. Hey, Wolfram Alpha, please expand for me 2 times the quantity 1 plus h cubed minus 5 times the quantity 1 plus h squared. So if you use the word expand and put parentheses around the whole thing, it'll tell you down here how it's interpreting it, and it'll give you the answer. Because I know you guys can take the time to take 1 plus h times 1 plus h and do all that work. We're not going to do that. Just use this tool, Wolfram Alpha, to help you out. That's how you do it. Now I gotta copy this over on the other page. So I'm going to continue this calculus or this algebra with this expression, but I'm going to pause the video so that I can go back and forth between the tabs. I'm going to do that right now. Let me pause this video. And so now that I took this part and put it in Wolfram Alpha. That's what it told me it was. So I'll copy the rest of this down. This will become plus 1 minus, this is 2 minus 5 plus 1. So I'll go ahead and combine these guys. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So I get a positive 2 here all over h. And I'm hoping that a lot of things cancel out here. There's a mistake somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There was no mistake. I just was misreading it. So this negative 3 combines, cancels this 1 and this 2, leaving us with the expression, the limit as h goes to 0 of 2h cubed plus h squared minus 4h all over h. I can again, if you know that trick about canceling h off everybody, please use it. Otherwise, factor that h out of the numerator, leaving us with 2h squared plus h minus 4 all over h. These cancel. And I do have an expression now where I can plug in 0 for h, and this will go to 0, and this will go to 0, and this will be negative 4. So if this is g prime of x, then the slope of the line tangent to the curve when x equals 1, g prime of 1, equals negative 4. So that's the instantaneous rate of change when x equals 1, if that's the function. A lot of algebra. Use your tools. Stay calm. Be awesome.